Okay.
I mean, you can if you want.
I'm just
Let's duck and then start.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm not live yet.
Tell me when we're live, and I'll pretend like I'm a ghost.
Sure thing. I'm just getting ready here.
I'm pretty sure we're live. I think we're live.
No, I'm getting set up. I'm just getting started.
He's lying. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Ghost of Christmas
5, 4,
past.
3, 2, 1.
Harley.
Carly, come back.
Crap.
The biggest prank all season from Grace.
Wait, no.
Where'd we go?
I've been Uno reversed. Oh my god, where'd our player go? Where'd she go? I don't know where she
Someone
is.
Say the magic word.
Please?
And there we are.
That was a
guys are
very
already
Uber
up.
thing to do.
You weren't listening.
Doing that. What the heck? I wasn't even like dipped that far.
Ain't that just the way?
Bored, careless fool. I thought it said foot.
Welcome in, everybody. The early crew came in strong today.
Oh my
DM
gosh,
John.
we're 39 people.
Early crew. Welcome.
Welcome,
early crew.
Y'all know what
To
that
you.
means, right? It means
To you
that
and yours.
the game master is gonna roll the best
Ooh.
throughout the session. I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
Probably not.
I'm
What's
pretty
gonna
sure.
roll with us?
Me. It means
Oh,
I'm gonna roll
what?
really well because the early crew came in so strong.
Oh.
Maybe we also roll very well.
Probably not, Grace. Let's be real.
With your track records and my track records, I don't know, honestly.
I feel like we still have a million boons. Yeah, Georgie has 6, Satan has 7, I have 5, and we have 5 Banes against you.
And I've started just like putting my dice like off to the side because they're all in jail. They're all in dice jail. I think I've rolled
Maybe that
above a
tomato
10.
is bad luck, even though I love tomatoes.
No, don't get rid of tomato.
She's a little jank. She's, she's had some work done.
She kind of looks like a butt, which is why I like her.
Harley,
What?
this is a family show.
A butt, a boob. Let's just start off.
Don't say anything fucking inappropriate in this stream, please. We're PG.
I wear
We're always talking sex stuff at some point, so let's just get it out now.
Ass.
Get it
Back
out
door,
now.
back door.
Back door.
Get it
butts,
out now.
Booty.
Anyway.
I'm good.
You guys, the internet is forever.
Internet is forever.
My digital footprint is, you know what? I'm just not gonna think about it. If I don't
Carly
think about a problem, it
documented
doesn't exist.
almost all of my college existence and put it in.
And now I don't even go on Facebook, and I've hidden and deleted many, many albums.
I probably need to do
You
that.
don't want to see the albums from when I was in college.
Probably all blurry.
Not
Everyone's
too
sweating.
bad, but they definitely have an air of nothing. This will never haunt me, kind of thing. Like very much early internet, not really thinking about the repercussions.
I literally, just to have like my own Twitter account, I realized that I was trying to make one and then realized that I had one from high school. And so I like logged into it after, 10 years. And the last tweet that I had was, I've never trusted anyone quite the way I trust people with big butts. They cannot lie. August 11th, 2016.
Hey, this is a callback, like in comedy. It comes full circle to the tomato butt lamp.
Full circle.
It all comes back to butt.
Oh, your puns.
But
But
we're here to play some Castles and Crusades.
Yeah,
Let's
recap
do it.
time. Recap time.
Recap.
Last week was
I don't
so-
remember.
last week was so fun, y'all.
was
Like
super
it was such a
fun.
great, and the chat came in so often to give some great, cool, like feedback, insight, ideas. Like
I
It's
honestly
just
don't know
such-
what I would do without chat. Like,
Yeah.
I can't make a decision.
I mean,
to save
we
my life.
literally wouldn't be here probably. I mean,
know
we'd
what?
be talking to ourselves
right.
and it wouldn't be as fun, for
Yeah.
sure.
More than likely.
Yeah.
So thank you all for
You
being here.
complete us, chat.
That's for you. That's for you, chat. Mwah.
Austin Powers, anyone? When are they gonna make another movie of that? Okay, recap.
How old is
Recap.
that guy now? Yeah, anyway, sorry.
how old is that guy? That's a good question.
Michael
By
Myers,
that
is
guy,
his
do you
name?
mean Mike Myers?
Austin Powers.
Mike Myers, yeah.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. I was like, wait, for a second, I was like, wait, Mike Myers, isn't that the serial killer? That's Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Mike Myers is the Canadian comedian.
There's too many Michaels. But anyway, no Michaels in our last session of Castle and Crusades last week. Last week, we did some stuff a little tiny bit differently. The crew had just gone to bed after like having a really, really nice, like thoughtful kind of conversation, delving into backstories a little bit with this faction of elves who lived on the border between the mountain district and the desert, with the party's ultimate goal being going into the desert to find a gate that is rumored to take you out of Draft, a place where you can escape. But they spent the night with these elves. The elves were attacked in the middle of the night by a dragon. And
Yeah,
so the
that was
party,
scary.
it was something. You notice that there were no shadows cast in the lightning storm
Right.
that arrived with the dragon. And you took off on some wind racers into the desert, using the storm winds kind of to propel you forward. From there, you all became separated. Your wind racers destroyed, and you four, this party of four, they have a cleric that has kind of joined the fray with them. You were all separated and had to find your way back together, and that was more or less the session. I believe you spent the night, you found a jacuzzi, as you do.
We did a mini jacuzzi.
I think you
Wait,
rolled
we
for
got
it.
what's her face back, right?
Reika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reika?
And we also got a map.
Oh yeah,
That's
I got a
right.
little teeny corner.
No, I think we got
map.
more of it too. Because remember we went down the riverbed and we saw the other skeleton.
Okay, you're right. Oh yeah. Did you mention that Satan was tried to be tricked by someone who pretended to be her mentor, but they weren't?
I forgot about that. I'm so appreciative of you
Remember
guys.
Liam Neeson? That was the most important part.
I
Liam
think I
Neeson,
blacked
never
out from
trust
nerves.
him.
What is the number one rule of being an assassin? Got it wrong.
He said don't talk to cops. Was not the right
That's
answer.
right.
But yeah,
What
so
tea are you drinking, Rachel? I'm
Just
decaf.
Black tea.
You can drink black tea this late and go to bed. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, I go to bed around like 11.
that's reasonable.
And you know, we're on the West Coast. For those of you concerned about my sleeping habits, we're on the West Coast and it's only 5:15 here. So
I'm
me,
already
on the East
exhausted.
Coast,
That's usually
Usually
how I
the
feel.
last 30 minutes, I'm like fighting for my life. Like,
I mean, I bless you and bless Grace because I'm on the West Coast, and by as it gets closer to 7, I'm like, oh, I'm really tired.
There have been a few weeks where I've been in streams Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, like in a row. Streaming for some reason, it just makes me so tired. And
Well,
I
you have
feel
to
like,
generate. You have to like generate, and like it's like a performance.
yeah.
And I feel invigorated by the chat's energy, and then the moment that it's done, I'm like one of those little things where you press the thing and you just like collapse.
Powering down.
Grace,
9 a.m. Eastern time.
and have you guys play at 9 a.m. Eastern.
True. You guys be up for 9 a.m. Eastern, right? Over there on the West Coast? No problem.
You know what? I'll do it for the chat.
I thought you were gonna say I'll do it for the
Really love
plot.
you guys.
Rebecca always says that.
it's true. I found this poster on Facebook Marketplace, and I think I'm gonna buy it. And it says, like, do it for the plot, or it says good for the plot, and it's got like 2 like martinis, like women's hands.
For a second, I thought you were just going on another tangent and talking about a poster you were gonna get.
No, people
Like,
said,
what if
"Rebecca
this
always
has
says good for the plot," and I found a poster that says good for the plot, and I'm like, that's like my motto.
It is. You got to get
That's
it.
a vibe. And it's got martinis
People are
on
like,
it.
why are you here? And I'm like,
And Grace, I feel like that's a perfect transition. Do it for the plot.
We're here
What
for
the
the
hell's
plot.
gonna happen?
what is
in
our
the
plot for today?
What is the plot? Okay, hold on. I have to stop speaking as Carly, and I have to.
Get into
I have
character.
to channel ether. Actually, that's really Oh,
you want to see how I get into Georgie?
Get into
Okay. I have to. It's very physical. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this
Yes.
out.
Do
I'm
it,
here for
Georgie.
Here for it.
This, I think I'll do this every beginning.
I need to start physically getting into character when I'm playing in these.
Hello, everybody.
Oh
Georgie!
my god. Georgie,
I'm
you're here.
here.
Where did Rachel go? I didn't see her
How you
leave.
do your arms like this?
Who?
Kid.
Who are you speaking of?
Must
I
be someone
don't
from a
know.
different world. Crazy.
Yes.
Someone said, hello, Georgie.
Hello, George.
Hello, camera and man 1, 2, 3.
Let's do a really quick, like, in-character check-in as we kind of open in on this scene.
Can
as
you
guys
always
have kind of
start
gotten your
off
long
by
rest.
saying camera nam? Georgie dance for the win. Okay, sorry, Grace. We're very serious. We're ready.
Super serious. Very serial.
Super serious. I'm in my mentalist vibe.
In the era. Let's start with you, Ether. What are you doing the morning after all of this? You wake up, you're kind of by like a dry creek bed. Reika's
Oh.
there, Georgie and Satan are there. What are you doing? How are you spending your morning?
I think I'm looking at the map pieces and I'm just I just, I'm feeling the vibe and seeing if my intuition tells me move this piece here, move this piece there. Do I have any wounds that Reika can heal?
I don't think you do, but she's giving you a look over anyway. That's what she's doing. That's how she's spending her morning. She's kind of going between the three of you.
Wonderful.
Giving you the once over, making sure there's no scratches, tenderly holding your face, sustaining eye
Aw.
contact for longer than
And-
normal, just girly things.
Nice.
Don't make me blush. Okay. So I'm doing that and I'm not Reika, so I don't know if she says anything to me.
Sorry.
Oh, trouble.
Somewhere a dog is barking.
Trouble, toil and trouble. Hush now, little pup. Hush.
Hush, little puppy, don't bark again. It's gonna be a stream.
Cockings.
His dad came home, so it's cause for celebration.
Satan pulls up her crossbow.
Oh no!
Hunting for breakfast.
How long can we go into this before Satan kills us?
Well, let's find out. Satan, how are you spending the morning? What are you doing?
I'm going through my pack and taking inventory of what I have left, costumes,
Mhm.
disguises.
You found your father's key necklace that he always kind of had on him as well.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that. Right.
And then Georgie, what about you?
What does Georgie do? I'm sitting in the jacuzzi with Winston. Winston's a little wet. And in my hand, I've got my serum that I don't know what it does, but I'm reflecting on Soya, and that's it.
You can almost smell the smell of the ocean until a hot blast of desert wind clears it from your face and sand blisters by.
Ugh.
What is this serum again? I don't really remember.
We don't know. It was gifted to me. I don't know what it does.
I feel like I made note. What was that jar that I had?
Corrosive
that's
acid.
Oh, yes.
Highly
So I should-
corrosive acid, which you tried to force feed to a child. Let me just remind you.
Okay, but we didn't, did we? Grace.
I'm required to keep record of these
Oh,
things, just
subscribe!
for reasons.
Subscription! What
Yay!
a wonderful sub!
One of us. That's Atsumori. That's another one of our Summer of Siege streamers.
Hey,
Oh,
hi,
yes!
welcome.
Love you, Atsumori.
The Summer of Siege.
Woohoo. So yeah, you three are kind of going about your morning. Reika's kind of helping you. you.
What
kind
can
of
I
wrap up
do? One
camp.
of my rolls and my thingies. I want to see about the map.
Yeah, so I'd say you probably don't need a roll to put the map together because it's kind of just two pieces. There's like the piece with the
Okay.
door, and then there's the rest of it. However, I will have
I thought
you
it
roll.
was multiple pieces.
It's like a puzzle.
1, 2 together.
I'm just picturing. I know this isn't canon, but they're just staring at the two pieces of the puzzle. What is this? How does it connect?
Like deep down,
Yeah.
Etha's really intuitive, but also really stupid.
But then Satan goes up and just like rotates one of the pieces and it works.
It's like slowly this campaign is becoming. I just see the sitcom that it is.
Yeah.
Dungeon
Welcome
Dan,
in, Dan.
Sorry, better late
Hey.
than never.
Welcome.
We're happy you're here.
You're right on time. I will have you roll to see if you can, and this is for anyone who wants to participate in this roll, go for it. To find your way, to get your bearings. You were launched into the middle of the desert. It's the middle of like kind of daytime. The sky is clear overhead now. But yeah, any kind of
My
roll
bearings
that
of
you
the
want.
map or my
Well,
bearings
'cause-
in general?
We don't know where we are in space and the map, right? We don't know where we are.
To
Where-
orient
Sorry, I meant to
yourself.
clarify, Grace. What I mean is not necessarily about putting it together, but can I sense anything intuitively from this map? Like maybe it has a magical quality. Maybe
I
it's that's
see.
what I mean.
I
Like
see what you mean.
what do I know? Should I roll for that?
Yes. Most
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Everyone in the chat.
Sending
As
good
you know.
vibes.
Okay, I'm definitely using a boon because it was a 1. I'm using a boon, so chat, really this time, send good vibes.
It's because
There
all
was
the
a
early
map
crew is
on
on my side. Oh my goodness, a baby. Oh, it is so
Where's-
handsome, pretty.
I only got a 6, but then it's a +1. It's wisdom, yes?
Mhm.
+1 is 7. +4 is 11. Is that good enough?
I think I'm technically not supposed to tell you that. Like if it succeeds or not. You can choose to use one, but I don't think I'm able to tell
How
you.
do I know if it succeeds or not if you don't tell me? If it
Well, she means is like you could roll again to see if it gets
Right.
higher, or you just say, okay, that's my roll.
Precisely.
I have 4 boons left. That's a lot. I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna roll again.
Pumpkin I forgot that her name is Pumpkin Spice.
Oh, I'm so glad I rolled again. 17 +1 is 18 +4 is a dirty 2022.
That's what I like
Dirty
to hear.
2022.
This map spiritually rings your bell.
Oh.
As you look at it, there is like a
Ring my
vibrancy
bell.
that you get from it just staring at it.
What's that I get from it? Sorry, I was trying to sing.
It's like a vibrancy. Like it resonates with like something in you. Not sure
Whoa!
how, not sure why.
Almost like an orgasm. Sorry.
It's like, whoa!
Ooh.
Oh man, I need a cigarette.
Oh, I'm so jealous of Aether now.
Okay, little horny pirate orphan.
And Jack the Mage, one of us. Welcome in. 2 months. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, Aunt Jack.
But
But-
it feels familiar to you. You can't
Oh.
quite put your finger on how.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm writing down. Feels familiar.
Thank you all
Okay.
for the hype train. We
Thank you,
appreciate it
Hype
all.
Train.
As a reminder, the chat, if you gift 5 subs, you can add something random to the scene, and we just got to deal with it. So
And
just
it's
so y'all
always
know,
quite fun.
use your
some
powers
nut-
for good, please.
Please.
Or
please.
for chaos, perhaps.
A chaotic good. That is all I will allow.
Okay, so, Ether, can you figure out where we are on the map, you think?
Can I, Castle Keeper, CK,
Yes.
from that roll?
Anyone that wants to roll for this to try to like help navigate and orient yourselves in the desert, find out which way is north,
I mean,
etc.
to be fair, I was a pirate, and I might be very good
Maps
at.
are kind of your thing.
You
I
might
mean-
be very good.
Pretty good.
But let's find out, okay? I'm gonna roll.
Okay. I would say intelligence or wisdom, whichever one you guys
Yeah,
want.
that makes sense. Also, can I
Can I buy a vowel, please?
what if I use my seamanship? Seaman. Where it says navigation. I can get a +3 to all checks where it can be justifiably applied.
I'd say so. Yeah, why not? That makes sense
Okay.
to me. Only if you can say it like an octave higher.
What if? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Seamanship. So I'm gonna do a wisdom check, I guess. That would make sense. I feel like.
Yeah. Using your vibes.
Yeah. Okay.
Cameron is on the same page as us, I fear.
Camera, 1, 2, 3. So I +3. So I got an 11.
Okay. Is anyone else rolling or just Georgie?
I'm
Oh,
rolling.
We can roll. Go, say, didn't go.
I
Roll.
rolled a
Shit.
14 plus my level, so that's 18.
Cool. Yep.
Oh, I plus my level. Okay, then that means it's a 50.
Much better than an 11, I'll
Yes.
say.
I don't think I contributed to at all. I rolled a 4 plus a 1, which is a
Sure.
5 plus a 4, which is a 9.
You're still kind of like,
Sorry, I'm
like,
thinking-
like Saving Private Ryan looking at this map. But
Okay.
Seyden and Georgie together, yeah, you're looking at the position of the sun, you're looking at like the way the wind is blowing, doing all the tricks that a game master should know that
You
Grace
feel the
doesn't.
wind in your hair, Georgie. Your long, little, scraggly, orphan boy hair.
Does Georgie have hair?
Georgie has long, flowing hair.
I just made up that Georgie's hair is as long as Rachel's hair.
That's kind of sweet.
Georgie and I are very similar. Georgie and Rachel are very similar.
I should have gotten a wig for Ether because I said that she had flowing hair, and I feel like I
That's
would
true.
act differently, but I fucking hate wigs. Anyway.
Can we actually just, because I don't recall if we actually did this at the beginning of the campaign. Can we just really quick summary of what each character looks like?
Oh god.
Yes, I do remember. I'm gonna see if there's anything special on here. I have a big scar over my right eye, but I'm not. I don't like to talk about where I got it from. I have a jackalope familiar named Jackie Boy, and I'm like a very beautiful silver hair, very long flowing. I know it's very hard to visualize. Long flowing silver hair, like gorgeous, like in my like 50s, early 60s. Very like
Reminiscent.
goddess like, yes. Yes, lots of jewelry, as you can see, scarves. I'm very, very intuitive.
Beautiful. What about Seyden next?
Aiden, very tall.
Yes, Jane Fonda, basically. Bosco, basically.
Jane Fonda. Very tall, bright red hair, crystal blue eyes, half elf, half human, so she does have some elf features. Takes after her mom's side a bit.
Is
But
that the
yeah,
human or the elf side? I forgot.
the mom is the elf side.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
And yeah, she's very assassin looking. So,
Has the
but
vibe.
wears a lot of disguises. So, I've only used that a little bit, but it's fun.
Sorry, I got distracted reading Jane Fonda is my Honda. in chat. Anyway, Georgie, what about you?
I kind of see like Satan as like a, I don't know if this fits you, like a darker version, like a more of a grumpy darker version of like Lynn Rider from Tangled. Like this kind of bandit. I'm sure, I don't know if that resonates. If it doesn't, whatever. That's just my imagination. Let's just go.
I could see Satan calling someone Blondie.
Yes, totally.
I think Satan's really fun and tall. Because I'm very small.
Every character that Rachel plays is very teeny tiny.
Little guy.
Hi, my name's Georgie.
Hi, Georgie.
First time introducer, long time player. I am 9 years old. I'm a pirate halfling. I'm non-binary, and sometimes I'm a little feminine, and sometimes I'm a little masculine. I really love my mama Soul. Yeah, she's my adopted mother. She was a pirate, and actually Satan kind of reminds me of her. And I really love to drink mead.
Kind of a little bit of an alcoholic. Just a little bit.
It's never too early to start.
It's like apple juice.
You just have your quarter life crisis early, super early.
Yes.
And then you're fine. It's all smooth sailing from there.
Yes.
Speaking of smooth sailing, you guys figure out kind of what direction is north and where to kind of go, and you set off into the desert. Very quickly, the heat kind of begins to beat down on all four of you. It's not long before Reika has kind of shed her heavy, like, cleric plate armor and has put it up in her pack and is kind of trudging along. Is there anything that you three wish to do or talk about on your journey? Or just
I mean, do we have any like an umbrella or a big leaf?
Is there a parasol?
Exactly. I feel like I would have that if there was one.
You can try to make one real quick.
Do I see any palm fronds around?
Make a wisdom check.
I'm
Or, you
gonna
know, make a... Is wisdom feel right for that? I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dexterity, maybe?
I rolled a 10 plus, so 14.
You, in the distance, do see some palm fronds, and you actually recognize it as, like, the oasis that you had all kind of repeatedly passed by during the nighttime. You're kind of passing by it now.
Real, though.
Well, I could fashion a parasol out of the palm fronds over there.
Georgie, if you could do that, oh, I would just adore you. I mean, I already adore you. That would be wonderful.
But you will have to carry it because you're taller than me.
I mean, of course, yes. While Georgie does that, I think I'd like to take out my little harp that's in my bag, because it's just, it's getting kind of like, we're getting really depressed. It's kind of getting a little heavy. I feel like we're all getting very downtrodden, and it's like when you're on a road trip, you want to have tunes,
Good vibes. Exactly.
So, I'm just gonna take this little thing that's on my desk. Da, 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 walking along on the little road. It's so hot, I cannot wait to be home. To the door that will open, maybe with this ink.
Aiden lifts up the crossbow.
Aiden, can you please... can we work things out in communication instead of with violence?
Yes, I need you to communicate less.
I'm just singing. Aren't you bored?
Okay, so I've made us this little parasol. Here, what do you think? Grace? My guess is it's like 6 feet wide.
Let me grab it from
Sounds
you.
about right.
One moment.
And I had found a stick over there as well, and that's
Right.
what the stick is. It's very So I wanted to ask
Thank you
Reika
so
a
much for
question.
making this.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
wanted to
god.
ask. Oh, perfect!
Okay.
That's bad
oh,
luck.
So much better.
Wow,
Thank
you look like a vision in that parasol, Ethan.
Thank you, Georgie. Thank you.
Yeah, she kind of is kneeling by the oasis, kind of gingerly pulling suits of armor out of the water and kind of just laying it on the sand as you approach.
They're in the water.
Yeah,
Like
so
bodies?
in this oasis, the water has kind of been like stained red a little bit. There's a bunch of suits of armor and like discarded equipment that's kind of been in here rusting for who knows how long. And she's kind of gingerly pulling it out of the water.
Reika is?
Mm-hmm.
Reika, did you know these people?
I did, yeah. When we all tried to reach the gate, a lot of us didn't make it.
Are we close to where they
what
fell?
happened? Did we find this out already? Reika, darling, can you tell us what happened?
Sure. Well, it was kind of Junebug who spearheaded the effort, but a lot of us wanted to try to escape, and we'd heard about this gate. And so we got a bunch of us together, a bunch of people from town and from the outer districts. This was back when the outer districts, like the mining district and the farming district and the logging district, had a lot more people. We all rallied together, we got our equipment ready, a bunch of weapons, as much armor as gear could make in the city. And we tried to blaze a path through the desert to the gate. We had a map, it's the one that you're holding, Ether, and we were almost all wiped out. A lot of us got separated. There was a really terrible storm. It was a dragon attack. I think the very same one that attacked the gravel elves when we left on those wind racers. But yeah, a lot of people didn't survive. These are some of them.
Would you like it if we... It sounds like there wasn't a lot of time in the moment to do a ceremony. For these fallen comrades of yours. Would you like if we spend a few minutes, immortalizing them in some kind of capacity, and then we can continue forward?
That would mean a lot to me. Yeah, thank you.
Georgie, you're such a kind and considerate chap.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Ether.
I've said really nice things to you, actually, but it's okay.
It's so sweet.
If that's the main one you think is the nice.
Well, okay, so we've got all these pieces of armor.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Reika, it would be weird if we put these pieces of armor on, wouldn't it? It'd be weird, wouldn't it?
A little bit, but more just I would worry about like tetanus. A lot of this stuff is kind of, she like kicks it open, it like snaps off of like one of the leather straps. It's been sitting in water for a while. I don't know if you'd get much use out of it.
Oh, yes, I have had my shots, but it's good to be careful.
Are you
Okay.
sure? I feel like pirates need to get extra.
Kirby.
I've had tetanus 4 times already in my life.
You're only 9.
I'm only 9.
I have tetanus right now, getting lockjaw as we speak.
I look great. Okay, so I want to take each of these
I'm putting
pieces.
this parasol down because I found shade somewhere.
We're in the oasis, yes.
Yeah.
Now.
I want to take each of these pieces of armor and just put them upright in the sand. And how many of them are there? Are there like...
Why don't you roll a d10 for me? We'll see. how many.
let's see.
Reika, I can bless them. I can do a ceremony. In my backpack, I have little candles and sage and gems and all these sorts of things.
That's
I
very
rolled a
kind.
3.
There are 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna work on this for a minute. I'm just gonna put
Sure.
these.
Satan, can you help Georgie? He's really small, and those are very heavy, and you're the strongest out of all of us. Would you mind helping him?
I mean, I haven't had my tetanus shot, but
That's fair.
Don't put them
Maybe.
on. Just
find some gloves or something. And then
part of me's like,
Well, I think I got it pretty good.
oh man, shoot, I was just putting my gloves on. I would
oh,
have
Satan.
Okay, Breaker. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I'll,
call them, you know,
some stuff from where I come from. May daffodils line your path to the heavens, and may you find rest. That's all I've got.
Now, everybody, put your hands up to the sky like this. Take a deep breath. And when you exhale, that's it. Amen.
Wow.
Thank you all.
Okay, Breaker. Which direction now is the door, you think?
I
that we
think
should
it'll
go?
be this way. Let's go.
Okay.
And she kind of leads the way. I think as you guys are traveling, she will pull up next to Ether. Be like, was that a tradition from your homeland? The exercise you just led us through with the breathing and the hands up and the exhaling and such?
To be honest, I don't fully remember. Yes. Yes. But I don't really like talking about my past
Sure.
and such.
It seems like
Tell me if that ruined what you were trying to do.
No,
Okay,
it's
okay.
perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. I don't remember is a perfectly acceptable answer because it gives me room to do things. It seems like a lot of your memories didn't make the journey. I'm sorry for that. Do you remember anything from back home?
I remember my family all having dinner. And I remember hiking up this hill. And there's just this like figure in front of me kind of leading me. But I don't know who it is. And that same kind of figure and presence was at the dinner. And every time I see it and see who it is, I have this like feeling of like fear and anger, and I can't figure anything out past that.
I hope you find out. It's hard to have questions unanswered, especially here.
Me too, I think.
Hopefully, not for much longer. Hopefully, we'll get there and be home.
Yes, I'm definitely open to things I could do to try to jog my memory if you think of any or know of any.
I'll give it a try. If I ever, I'll run some ideas by you if I think of anything.
Sounds good.
As you all continue to kind of walk,
Is this just the thing we do for walking?
It's very similar to my dance.
Uh-oh, when I do this, it makes me want to sing that song that you
Oh no.
not like.
as you all are walking,
I'm
I'll bring it
so
to your attention.
hungry. The character of Ether is starving, and so is the actress playing her.
you do pass a few patches of what you remember is spine fruit, which was something that Junebug had asked you for.
Spine fruit? What for?
He had wanted the needles of the spine fruit.
Mmm.
It's like a gray cactus kind of plant as you guys are kind of walking past.
Oh, where's the skull?
Are we skanking?
And we can.
Yes. Let's get those needles. Beep, 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 beep.
Then you can eat something, Ether. Eat some of that fruit.
Okay. I'm considering if I really need to go find some nuts or something.
We had brought some snacks in our bags, so you could definitely go get something if you need to.
Okay. Etha's gonna go deep into her backpack and get something, but I'm gonna go. So you guys, do something, talk amongst yourselves. Be right back. I'm gonna leave Jackie Boy right here.
As Ether's doing that, Georgie, your gaze is. Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh no!
Ruh-roh. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's back. Cool. Your gaze is pulled. It's just caught by something shining from the corner of your vision. You turn and see an ocean, the sea, over like the next couple of dunes.
Jaden! It's the sea!
We're in the desert. How is that there?
It calls to me.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Georgie!
Bye-bye!
Georgie wanders away. Satan, do you follow her?
Yes! I'm gonna get out my rope and lasso her ass back.
We can try that. Do you want to do that?
Yes!
Okay, you make a dexterity check. Georgie, do you try to resist this?
I don't think I can hear her anymore, so yes, I
Okay.
tried to resist it.
We'll have it be against your AC then. What is your armor class?
It is 14.
All right, that's the number you need to beat. Make a
Okay,
dexterity
so I
check.
rolled a 10 plus my modifier of 2. So that's 12. And then do I add my level for this or no?
Yes.
Okay, so then that's 16.
A rope yanks around Georgie's midsection as you find yourself kind of halted in the sand.
Data, don't you see it? It's the ocean. Don't you smell it? It smells like salty air.
No, I don't smell it. You're wandering off. You're too young to wander off.
What is it then? What am I seeing?
I don't see it though.
Uh,
Hi, welcome back, Ether. This
What
child
did I miss? I found some desert
wandered
cereal.
off and said she saw the ocean. It was calling to her.
I see the ocean and I smell the salty air. Do you see it, Ether?
Uh-oh.
Satan, for the record, you do not see a sea. What you do see, on like a distant dune kind of in the direction that Georgie is wandering, is what looks like 5 or 6 like open equipment bags
Hell
with their
yes.
flaps off. And just a
Open what
bunch of
bag?
stuff
Flaps
inside.
off.
Yeah, a
Okay,
bunch of stuff inside.
I have to go check out this equipment. It looks premium.
Is it that way?
Open what bags?
Let's go! Let's go together!
I
Ether,
missed what you said. Are
as
they
you look
coffin?
up, you see Satan and Georgie leaving and going towards like a different direction over a couple of different dunes. You look up and see the direction that they're going. You see a person that you don't recognize, but a very tall and handsome and broad-shouldered kind of like orc guy. And he's standing atop the dune, and he's kind of just like hands on his hips, just kind of looking at you. He sees you notice him, and he just kind of gives you a wave and beckons you over.
But I don't like orcs. I have like I'm not trying to sound prejudiced. I hate them. All of them. And it's something that I felt for a very long time, and I don't really know why. So I don't want to go talk to this smelly, disgusting thing.
Tell us how you really feel.
Wait. Did they really abandon me here with this orc?
No, the orc is in the direction that they're going. Reika is still with you, kind of watching them
Oh no.
wander off.
So what? Satan. I'm sorry. So Georgie thinks he's going towards the sea, and Satan. What does Satan think?
Equipment bags.
Full of stuff.
Cool stuff.
Full of
Something to loot.
Pooting.
Can I use my telekinesis on people,
Good question.
or can it just be on? Can I use it to bring them back to me to keep them from walking towards that thing?
Let's see. It sounds cool. I just want to see if that's listed as a thing that you can't do, because if not, then yes. Telekinesis. Okay. I'll say you need to beat a result of 18 if you want to move Satan, and a result of 15 if you want to move Georgie. But you can try.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Okay. Well, your
But if
d20
it
plus your
fails
intelligence
once-
plus your level.
Okay.
If it fails, then you can't use it again for the rest of the day.
Even if I do a reroll.
No, you can re-roll as normal. But if you go with, if a failure is your final result, then
Oh, got
it's
yeah.
consequence. That's just a failure, you rolled under 12, not you missed the mark to lift.
Do I need for Georgie
15,
and Satan 18?
18, and you can move one of them at a time.
But that's total with my added intelligence and all that. Okay, here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try for. Do I have to say who I'm trying for first?
Yeah, let me know. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Satan. I'll move the adult first.
Women and children. Women and children.
Secure your
Okay.
own life mask
Got a
before system
13. Plus 1 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
Plus my level 4, which is 18.
That's exactly 18.
I saved Satan.
So,
Wow.
Satan, suddenly you're walking on air as you are lifted 2 feet into the air.
Ooh, how does it feel to float, Satan?
Better than touching hot sand all day.
Ooh, okay.
And as you
Now-
do this, Georgie, just to paint the picture as you're getting closer before you go ahead and do this ether, you kind of cross over the one bank. The smell of the salty air is just getting stronger and stronger in your nostrils, feeling a humid breeze for the first time since you've arrived here. It's becoming more and more immersive for you. Go ahead and roll for Georgie, ether.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
Is this true in the chat? Maybe I missed this.
Is Satan still holding the rope for Georgie? Is Satan still holding the rope for Georgie, or did she drop it?
I'm still holding it. I mean, I was going in the same direction, but I'm still holding it.
Okay. Ooh, okay, that makes this interesting. Ether. Give me a just an intelligence roll on the dice. And Georgie, give me either strength or dexterity on the dice. Higher result wins.
Ooh.
It rolled out of the thing.
Go
Can
ahead
I-
and roll it again, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I add my level.
Yes.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Ooh.
Wait, if he wins, it's bad for me, right?
You
I
can
don't
say she, just so you know. I'm both, just so you know.
Okay.
Either or, neither.
All.
Both.
I got to 9 plus a 1, which is a 10, plus a 4, which is a 14.
Okay. All right, so Ether, you're pulling on Satan,
I
bringing
can
her
make
back.
Georgie re-roll with one of the boons so that Georgie gets left.
Do you keep
what
it?
was that?
I want to keep it because I'm curious. I'm
Okay,
doing it
perfect.
for the plot.
Doing it for the plot.
Georgie pulling Zayden along like a kite.
You're walking forward. Satan is being moved back by the force of like Ether's kind of telepath brain. The rope snaps down the middle. It just and Georgie, you are free to keep moving.
Okay, now I'm rolling, so I have to get 15, right?
That's right.
Well,
As you kind of wade into the sea,
pain in
it
my
kind of laps
ass.
up your ankles. It's cold,
Oh.
cold.
I feel it in my trunks.
I feel it in my fingers.
I feel it in my bones.
There's a figure in the ocean that kind of begins to rise up. It kind of comes head level with you.
Who is that?
Okay, I rolled a 10, plus 1 is 11, plus my level is 15, which is exactly what I needed.
Lucky, lucky. Georgie, you recognize this face?
The ladies
As-
know that I'm a rolling magician.
Yeah. It looks just like you. And
Wait,
there's a flash of shock across its face for a second, and then you're pulled away. You blink.
Is it an adult figure you said?
No, a child figure.
It was a child.
Identical to yourself. And then suddenly you're being pulled across the dune in the opposite direction. The feeling of the sea leaves your ankles. And yeah, you're brought back towards Ether.
Okay, Seyden, Georgie, I can't explain it, but you're all crossed up. You're seeing things that aren't there. There was nothing there, and you were walking towards this scary orc man, and I just know that we are not supposed to go or talk to him. So we need to run or go in the opposite direction.
Hello?
Please trust me.
What was
Is someone
that?
there?
I hear myself.
Crossing
I
over
think-
the dune is Georgie.
I see myself.
What the
That's me.
That's me.
Those are
Georgie
my
does
friends.
What is going? Yes, let's kill it.
Those are your. Kill it! Whoa! Whoa!
Seyden,
Whoa!
It's some sort of sorcery.
First of all, we
Tell me
don't know
other
that.
Georgie.
Second of all, these are my These are your friends too.
These are my friends.
These are
your
my
friends.
These are your friends.
They're
On
your
fire.
friends. They're
You're
my
on fire.
friends.
Can you
They're
light
my
your
friends.
on fire? Seyden, we have to make a decision soon.
I'm ready to roll to shoot
Shoot
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Whenever
shoot,
the
shoot
whenever
Georgie,
Castle Keeper
shoot the
says I
fake,
can.
shoot the fake Georgie right now.
Oh, Georgie, I want to hug you.
And then I'm going to
Hi,
shoot it.
Georgie.
Okay. Let me just check something really fast.
Yes.
Kill the fake Georgie. Exactly. Kill it.
Porgy. Porgy. Purgy.
Orgy and Georgie.
Poor
Yeah.
What? First of all, we don't know if the fake Georgie is bad news. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to
an
use my
attack.
ability to check if something bad's gonna happen soon, I can.
Or a hidden door.
Oh, hidden doors.
Satan, make an attack roll.
Okay. Thought you'd never ask.
Go for it.
Okay, that was bad, so I'm gonna use one of my boons.
Yes, you have 7. Use as many as you like.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my other boons.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll do. So I rolled a 10, and then I guess would this be dexterity?
Yes, this is so you roll a d20, you add your bonus to hit, and then you add your dexterity modifier.
So 12 and bonus to hit. Bonus to hit. So 13.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So other Georgie is kind of coming in to like hug you as you're coming in to hug them. Satan, you let this arrow fly out of the corner of other Georgie's eyes. Like they see this bolt coming, and they stagger back As your arrow sails between both Georgies, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Ooh, la la la.
I knew it. Twins are always bad.
All right. So initiative is just like order, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going last.
I rolled a 2.
I got an 11.
Okay.
11. Don't you roll a 10?
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to roll something else than D20?
No, you rolled a d10.
Oh, sorry. Which one is that?
The one
It
that kind of looks like a diamond.
It's like this.
Diamond in the rough, this one.
Yes, precisely.
Okay. I got a 2 or a 20. I don't know which one it is.
It's a d10, so that'll be a 2.
Whatever.
Wait, okay,
Why does
so...
it look like a 20?
Oh, because you're rolling a d100. It's functionally the
damn
same.
it.
But, yeah.
No, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Fine.
Wait, okay, so what were everyone's rolls?
2.
I am a big fan of this. Okay. Georgie and Ether, you rolled the same thing. So do you have a preference over who goes first, or do you want to just play it by ear?
I want to go first before Georgie lets his emotions take the best of him.
Well, I see how it is.
Perfect. So the clone is going... This thing. Georgie.
The clone! Oh, whoops! Slip of the tongue!
Georgie goes first.
The thin clone.
Georgie is going to...
Fake Georgie, I guess we call it.
Okay.
It's actually perfect, us with a child in the campaign, because they are very gullible, so they'll fall.
There is a desperate rage that enters this other Georgie's eyes
man.
as he completes an overwhelming assault. Oh, that's gonna be a success. Okay.
Against whom?
Against the one that shot at him. He brandishes his, what weapon do you use, Georgie?
Wait,
I use a dagger or a short sword.
He
a
brandishes
success
a
for
short
you?
sword. Mm-hmm.
Grace? Can you redo it? Because we have 5 of those to make you redo it. Sorry.
Well,
I
I'll just
forgot
go ahead
about
and redo it.
I forgot about it.
I use my action to pout instead. Oh, I rolled better. Sorry. That's an 18.
Ooh.
Now, 4 more Banes. Should I do it? What do you think?
I don't know.
So let's do it. Okay, we'll save 3.
Roll it again?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I rolled another 6. I complained about my dice rolls. It was a 15. Yeah.
Wow.
So, gonna attack.
Get ready, Sabin.
Get
You
some-
need your muscle.
That's for sure gonna hit. Oh, but I rolled beans for damage.
Beans.
Okay.
Good. I mean, good.
So Georgie rushes at you with a short sword. Don't hit me! And you take 3 points of damage as his short sword kind of clangs on the back of your forearm.
Georgie does? Georgie takes damage?
No,
Satan
he-
does.
Satan.
Fuck.
I was like, Satan, do you know you're being attacked?
I thought they were going after Georgie. You did say the person who attacked.
No, but you attacked Georgie.
You shot at him.
You attacked fake Georgie. Fake
Fake
Georgie.
Georgie. Okay.
Yeah.
The 2 Georgies.
Speaking
It's
of
getting
Georgie,
confusing.
it is now Georgie.
Okay.
Or no, it's Ether's turn. Sorry, you were gonna
It's
go
my
first.
turn. Okay, so I want to use my telepathic telekinesis to take that sword that clone Georgie has in his hand and stab it into his own chest.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let me take one more peek at psionic powers really fast.
This is for telekinesis.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you're taking a sword and you're taking the enemy's own sword.
So here's the
attempting
sword,
to-
and I go, what a loo, and I get it in under my telekinesis powers, and then it goes from his hand to be like,
Attacking himself.
It's stabbing himself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it. This is kind of difficult. I'm gonna say... You know, let me roll for Georgie and see. Okay. You'll need to roll a 16 to succeed.
But it's plus my wisdom and then my level.
Your intelligence and then your level.
Yes, both of those are +1. Okay.
Let's go.
Come on, chat. Come on. What do I have to beat again?
16.
Okay. 16. Yes. Okay. Well, okay. Ooh. Okay, I only rolled a 6. I'm gonna use one of my boons. Ether is low on boons, chat. Ether is low on boons.
I'm wearing them down, everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay, it fell on the ground. I'm gonna roll it again.
Okay.
Okay, but for reals. But for reals.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. For me.
I got a nat 20!
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Oh, and Jacko Boom gave you a boon coin.
Hey,
Yay.
nice.
Appreciate you, Jacko Boone.
We should call you Jacko Boone, shouldn't we?
Jacko Boone
Yes,
and
indeed.
Jacko Boone, you are like my Jackie boy. You are loyal. I love you. What happens? Nat 20, tell me.
Yeah, so his sword kind of goes in like out in front of him. There's a look of shock, Satan, that you see kind of cross Georgie's face as
Like,
it
what
then
the hell?
into his own like collarbone comes down just on top of himself. Ether, roll me 2d20. Or I'm sorry, 2d6, not d20. 2d6.
Just a regular dice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the square ones.
I got a 6.
One more time.
For those both dice?
Oh, 2. Sorry. I got a 3. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Hey, Georgie, how much health do you have?
Me or fake Georgie?
You.
Oh no! Is this really connected to real Georgie? I hope not.
I'm at 21.
Okay, and how much was the damage that you just dealt?
3, I think.
3 plus 6.
Okay, so -9. Georgie cries out in pain, taking this damage.
Real Georgie or fake Georgie?
Fake Georgie.
Oh, thank God.
Yes,
Um,
don't kill real
I'm
Georgie.
not killing real Georgie Cameron.
Crammer namanamum.
He is kind of bent over in pain. He looks over, locks eyes with you, Georgie.
Oh.
Take 3 of those points of damage for me, please.
Oh, it hurt a little, Ether.
Oh no!
It hurt.
Where's our medic?
Reika kind of is looking between fake Georgie and real Georgie. Got it. Okay, it is now Georgie's go.
Well, I'm very confused. Okay.
Honey didn't kill him unless we're not supposed to kill him, and she's giving us a freebie.
It's potentially that maybe once per round, maybe some kind of creature has some sort of ability that lets them transfer damage to a character that they look like. Maybe they can do that every once in a while.
That feels as unfortunate for me. Okay, so first of all, Georgie, you are so cute and fun. I'm just so excited to see you.
I have a sword in my shoulder.
You do have a sword in your shoulder.
It really hurts.
So do you think you could just promise not to attack my friends?
Georgie,
/ your friends?
you are being so naive right now.
I don't think so.
But why?
Go ahead and make a charisma check. Are you using your action to reach this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to talk to myself. Allow myself to introduce myself.
Open up the floor.
We're gonna keep referencing Austin Powers tonight. Okay, I rolled a 12, and +1 is 13, and then my level as well.
Yes, but you succeed.
Okay.
A base 12, yeah, that succeeds.
Soon making note.
Yeah, why do you want to hurt them?
Because you're all imposters. I have to find where my real friends went, and I have to get home.
You think I'm an imposter?
I'm the real Georgie.
I'm the real Georgie. Uh-oh.
Anything else?
Georgie, stop trying to reason with this little devil clone and kill him.
Georgie, you have to ask it what is the first rule of being a pirate.
Georgie, what was our mentor's name?
Salia. I have to get home to her.
And where did you come from?
From the high seas.
What, so, like back over there? Or, like, was there a door? Did you walk through a door?
We cannot let this keep going on.
This is about as much conversation as you get for this action. But is there any other like movement or anything you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna slowly back away.
Okay.
I do want to ask, does Georgie have a Winston with him?
He does. It looks like it's on his back. Kind of tied there with like a bandana.
Okay.
The little paws around his neck.
Okay, I'm just gonna slowly back away, and Georgie, remember, I'm your friend.
My friend. Excellent turn, Georgie. I'm a big fan of the things that are happening right now. Satan, it is your go.
So here's the thing. Whatever hurts fake George hurts real George, right? That's
Other way around. Occasionally.
whatever.
Maybe. Maybe if I had to toss out, maybe like a once per round kind of deal.
Okay.
Okay, so if we hurt him again, he won't hurt. Also,
This round.
Reika's dealing with Georgie, right? Reika's healing Georgie.
Reika is on her way to Georgie, but it's not her turn yet.
Pick up the pace, Reika. What are you doing? You're right there. That's the only reason we brought you. Be eye candy and to heal us.
You try being a combat medic.
So while real Georgie was going on this monologue, this interview,
Right.
yappa 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 yappa,
Blah, blah, blah.
I set up a trap.
Okay. He does have fake Georgie kind of occupied. What do you do?
So I set up a fake trap. Not obvious at all.
We'll see.
I dug a hole in the sand and covered it with some leaves.
I need a little bit of real. So you've got, just to set the scene for you for what you're working with.
I'm like,
You've got
what
like
is sand?
rolling dunes.
Okay, no
and
leaves.
sand.
No leaves. Quicksand. Looks like it's just a dune.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna sink right in. There's like,
Sure.
I have like a net thing over it,
Uh-huh.
and then I put the sand on top.
Right.
And so when you walk in, it caves in, and you're gonna be stuck down there. And so that'll buy us some time.
Give me a dexterity check. You need to beat a 16. You need a 17 or higher. I'm picturing like a cloud of smoke and like sounds of construction, and then once it clears, it's just like quicksand.
Quick, Ether, how many boons I got left?
You still have 5.
Okay. So I rolled a 16.
16 on the dice means a success. In this case,
Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty sure.
that's construction.
Your trap is
Double.
laid. All that remains is for fake Georgie to walk into it.
Be ashamed if he broke his ankle on the way down.
It'd be pretty bad. It'd be pretty terrible. We'd all cry.
I love that you're getting like glee from it.
We call it Schadenfreude where I come from.
It's an old Elvish term. Okay. Good turn. Do you want to Do you want to move or do anything, like move around or anything like that?
I'm going to move on the other side of it and be like, over here.
All right, beautiful. All right, the trap is laid. We get to Reika's turn. She's kind of beginning to get her like bandages and things out of her bag. She's not able to heal you in this moment, but she's getting ready.
Owie.
We're back at the top of the round, and it's real Georgie's turn.
Wait, did I not get a turn?
Sorry, fake Georgie's turn, not real Georgie's turn. I have my Georgies mixed up.
Isn't it second round? Don't I get a turn after?
No, it's fake Georgie goes first, then you get to go.
Yes.
What a bunch of bullshit.
Initiative? Boo!
Initiative,
Stinky.
rules, guidelines.
Real Georgie, if you could make me a charisma check and just tell me what the result is and if it's a prime.
Always charisma.
Well, I just rolled a nat 20, so...
Hey.
All right, well, I'll say with a nat 20, his sword hand kind of begins shaking. He takes a step back, and wouldn't you know it, lands right in a little bit of quicksand as he begins to kind of sink. Oh no. He is going to turn and throw his short sword at Satan.
I say.
Fucking rude.
Hey Georgie, what's your bonus to hit for a short
Which
sword
one?
strike?
Oh, short sword is it's a +2.
All right, and then you add what to that? What mod?
I don't remember. Which
Your, like strength. What's your strength modifier?
+1.
Satan, what's your AC?
My AC is 12.
It and goes right through your shoulder. You
Our reaction.
take 3 points of damage, and then it kind of like lands in the sand behind you. Looks just like Georgie's.
And I say, ah.
And then he sinks, I think, like a foot. I think sinks a good
Not all-
ways
All the way?
in the quicksand. That's its go. Ether, it is your go with real Georgie on deck and then Satan.
So did he disappear into the quicksand, or is he just
He's
stuck?
lowered like a foot.
Is that orc piece of shit still there?
Yeah, I think, yeah, you look up, and now he's kind of sitting on top of the dune, just kind of watching all this unfold.
What a smug bastard.
He sees you clock him, and he kind of gives you like a thumbs up, like, yeah, get him.
I spit. I spit on you. Toy, 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 toy.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father spit
was
the
gonna say
boys.
In your general direction.
Like to, since I still have my telekinesis, I would like to use a telepathic probe now that he is subdued and he is stuck in quicksand to find out who the fuck this thing is, so I can try to.
It's time for probing.
It's time to probe. There's a wisdom check with a CL equal to the level of the target. Okay, so you'll need a 16 to succeed.
Okay. I got a 14 plus 1 is 15 plus 4 is 19. It's a dirty 19. Yay!
He's going to succeed.
I probe and probe and probe his mind. I find out who he is. La 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 la.
So you start with, actually, I should have asked you this up front. Are you wanting his surface thoughts? You know what? You rolled a 19. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
So you get his surface thoughts and one secret about him. I'll say with a 19.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, man, I have to roll a 19 to get surface thoughts and one secret.
Well,
I
it
have
was
to
a
roll
base of
40?
16.
What?
It was a base of 16, and then 3 extra on top of that for something extra.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you probe into this creature's mind. It is like a trapped, cornered animal in there. Just
Oh,
blind
no.
terror, so scared. It's a little boy who's about to die. As you probe deeper, everything beneath the surface level actually kind of dissolves around you as you probe deeper. There's not a lot more lurking underneath the surface like there would be with, say, a living person. You get the impression that there is something undead about this creature.
Makes sense. That was our intuition. So that's the secret. Yes. Okay. Big Posh, can I push his head down further into the...
On your next turn.
Okay, fine. Like, are his arms submerged?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's maybe I shouldn't stick my leg in there. So I tell them this, Georgie, Satan, blah 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 blah. What just happened? What I just experienced. Isn't that terrifying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not undead, you're undead. Georgie, it is your go with Satan on deck.
Okay, so that means that fake Georgie's a zombie?
Fake Georgie is
Kinda.
not alive, not real, and he's fake. So stop feeling bad about what's happening.
Okay, well, it's hard to watch myself in pain, okay? Imagine if you were in my little tiny pirate boots.
Not you.
Okay, so I guess if I have to... I want to see if I can get Winston off of fake Georgie's back.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I'm gonna walk up to it, but I'm gonna avoid the trap.
Sure.
I am not gonna fall into the trap. I'm aware of the trap, and I won't fall into the trap.
You're just reaching.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're reaching
Okay.
for?
I think I'm reaching. I don't think I have any implement that could assist in this. Let me just double check my backpack.
Sure.
What if
Uh-huh.
I used my small steel mirror that I have in my backpack, and I take the sun and it reflects off the mirror, and I shine it into fake Georgie's eyeballs, and so he's now blinded, you see, and so he can't see, and then I come up around him, and then I take fake Georgie's Winston backpack off of him.
You really want to loot him, don't you?
I'll say this will be a 2-turn endeavor. Does that seem fair?
That seems fair.
Okay. So first thing, however, I think that getting the sunlight in his eyes is easy enough for you to do. I don't think that requires a roll.
Don't get yourself tangled up in quicksand for this stupid backpack.
Let me see if
I
he
am aware of the
resists.
quicksand.
Being aware of it doesn't protect you completely from it.
I'm rolling like shit. Good. So I rolled a saving throw for him to see if he could resist, like, being blinded or see it coming. I rolled a 6, so that's not very good.
He couldn't see it coming.
His future's too bright. Ah, my eyes. And yeah, you use your movement at this point to get, like, behind him and get ready to grab Winston. By this point, he has sunk a little bit lower. It's now kind of like around his, like, up around their middle torso. They're keeping their arms above the sand, though. Satan, it is now your go.
Great, I've been waiting for this. So here's the plan. I reached my bag.
Oh, wait, real quick before Satan goes. Was Georgie healed? I just want to know.
Not yet.
Not yet. What is Reika doing?
She's had one turn. Her turn's after Satan.
Whatever. Go, Satan.
All right. One of my shoulders hurts real bad, right? I'm pissed. Okay, this thing
It's a dick move.
It's a dick move.
Yeah.
This thing is undead, from what I understand. So I feel like if I shoot him, what's that even gonna do? If he doesn't have internal organs pumping blood?
Maybe hurt Georgie a little bit.
Yeah. So here's my plan. I'm just gonna knock his head off.
Okay.
Georgie's like,
I feel like that's just like a little excessive. Why wouldn't you just push his head further into the quicksand? You're gonna decapitate him in front of this 9-year-old that looks like him?
okay,
Think about your
fair. I was just really mad because my shoulder hurts really bad.
I
wanted to take that crowbar like a golf club and say four,
I'm
knock
just
it
trying
off
to
into the
avoid
dirt.
more trauma.
But
Okay.
listen, since y'all are scared, I'll listen to you.
All right. So you're gonna attempt to decapitate this
Well, no,
imposter.
they told me I can't. They told me I can't.
I didn't say you
okay,
couldn't.
okay.
I'm just saying, please don't.
What do you
So,
want to do instead?
I
I think you should go for
Why
it. Personally.
You
I
can
think
go
so.
to
Grace thinks you should go for it.
Ether and being like, oh, that's horrible, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, if you knock his head off, it doesn't mean my head inevitably falls off.
Yeah, that was my concern, is like,
Right?
that's why I put her in the quicksand in the first place. Was because of the
I'll explain the ruling, like how we would adjudicate this. In C&C, there's a thing called called shots, where you can attempt to like do something specific with your attack, such as like trip them, aim for a specific body part, try to like shoot their sword out of their hand, like that kind of trick shot. Usually that adds a +8 to hit, so like it's much harder to like hit someone like that. However, he is like almost entirely restrained in quicksand. So instead of a +8, I would call it a +5 or a let's cut it in half, +4. So you would have to beat an 18 to accomplish this. It's up to you.
As long as my head doesn't fall off.
Grace looks like her head's gonna fall off. Now I'm scared. Chat, what should I do? Should I whack its head off with a
4.
crowbar?
Oh, you got a boon coin.
Hey,
Hey, Fosco, thank you, buddy.
Bosco, yeah. Chat, what do you think I should do? Should I do that or should I listen to Ether, who's always scared of conflict?
Wait, when he gives when he says the boon, does that mean we each get a boon, or Satan gets a boon? Is that what that means?
I think that I would interpret that as like whoever's acting in the moment when the boon
Got it,
is given. Does that seem fair to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Chat is not answering me. Oh.
A +4 golf club of driving.
Also, I'm the conflict. I'm the one that stabbed this little shit with my telekinesis.
We'll see. Maybe I won't roll high enough. I gotta get 18.
We don't know for sure if my head's gonna fall off, so I think we can
No.
try.
So what do
So
you think?
George's head falls off.
if it's a roll plus.
So you'll roll your d20. You'll just make a melee attack. So you'll roll your d20 plus your bonus to hit plus your strength modifier. And you'll need to meet or beat an 18.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that boon.
Boon,
Okay.
boon, boon,
That
boon,
did not,
boon, boon.
that did not work. How many boons I got left on your thing, Carly?
You just did one boon, yes?
I have one boon left.
No, you still have 5 if you just use
Oh my
one.
god.
Wait, didn't you have 5 last round?
The
Yes, but
4.
she didn't use it, and somebody added one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
That's right. Okay. Okay. So I just used 2 boons just now. So I rolled a 17 plus strength to hit or bonus to hit 1, 18, and then I don't a strength modifier. So
Ether, your telepathic connection to this little guy is cut short as Satan, you just, and it just sails over the nearest dune and lands somewhere in the sand.
Disgusting.
There's a spray of blood that kind of goes up Ether's face.
This is it's crazy because it's like I'm back on the sea. It's like I'm back in my pirate life, but it's very traumatizing at the same time. But I'm kind of here for it. Ow! First of all,
Do you grab Winston off of the body?
oh yes.
Yeah.
I want to grab Winston. Are we out of initiative?
Yes.
But let
Combat
me
is
Oh.
over.
back real quick.
I want to see if Winston has serum in his bag.
You zip it open, and you do see a serum in there.
But is it a fake serum? Is it a clone serum?
Well, see that's a Winston backpack, so I'm gonna put that on, and then my Winston I'm gonna keep here.
Sure. As you do, there's kind of like an itchy feeling around your neck. As Satan and Ether, you see this second Winston backpack. It kind of begins to flake in the wind, and slowly, starting at the head and going down the body, it dissolves into the air.
I figured.
The same thing is happening to the body that's kind of half submerged in the quicksand now. It kind of just from the top down begins to flake and dissolve away.
Okay.
Goodbye, fake Georgie.
Good riddance. Now, I know that we've barely had a moment to regulate our nervous system. We need to run.
Where?
Opposite direction of that thing.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
I did Reika heal me?
Is
She
Reika
hasn't yet.
ready yet? Has Reika done anything?
Yeah, she's getting her stuff out as you guys are kind of
Oh my
beginning
god,
to like.
she's
Do
still
you
getting.
need anything? Wait, George. Here, who needs anything?
I'll take something before I run. I'll take whatever you have.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a. You roll. You roll a d4.
They were saying both are hurt by 3, right?
Yes.
Yep, I have 15 now.
She'll help both of you if you want.
I rolled a 3.
You take 3 points of healing.
Woohoo!
Okay. Ooh, can I roll 2 for
Yeah.
healing?
Please.
What do I need to roll?
A d4.
I rolled a 3!
Hey.
Fully healed.
Feeling much better. As she's
I'm
kind of
fine,
like.
right? I'm not like
I think
I
so.
know that I can get tired from doing things, but I don't think I have any damage.
I don't think so either.
I'd like to be acknowledged for all of the mental exertion with telekinesis, with the probing.
The emotional labor.
Oh, I got it real hard.
I'm an empath. I'm very tired.
I don't know if you know this, but I literally just watched myself get murdered. And that was a bit taxing.
I'm aware. You're welcome for saving your life.
Satan did that!
I stabbed him with his sword. I used telekinesis, you little shit.
See? I told you you're mean to me.
As you all are kind of having
Well,
this
lots of times
argument.
you're a little shit. Sometimes you can be quite ungrateful. I love you, Georgie, but anyway, run!
Guys,
What?
Reika points to the desert, kind of like in the opposite direction from where you're supposed to be going.
Oh,
You see a column of dust.
That's-
of
Oh,
sand.
no!
Dang!
Hundreds
That's
of
the
feet
bad
in the
guy.
air.
You have to run!
Let's
run!
go! Off into the desert you go.
Do we have to keep doing this?
Yes, for the next for as long as we're going. Yeah, you run and run and run. After a while, you still see the column of sand, but it's not getting any closer to you. It's kind of just off there in the desert. The sun begins to sort of dip below the horizon. As Reika is kind of like, okay, I think we're good. I don't think it saw us. We should be almost there. According to the map, at least. I think I need from all 3 of you
Oh, no.
wisdom checks. Actually, or, wisdom or constitution, because it's been a long day.
Oh, I rolled another 20.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 4.
Which makes sense because it's been a long day.
I'm gonna use one of my boons. I'm down
Ooh.
because I rolled a 2.
Sure.
So I'm rolling.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Are you rolling again or no?
I constituted.
Wiping the sand out of your eyes. You're a little tired from the run.
Oh my god! I rolled a 3. I'm rolling again. I still.
Are you keeping track of your boons?
What, you want to see all the marks? You think that I'm not honest?
I'm just asking.
You're the pirate.
Yes.
Oh my god! I rolled the 2. You think it's a waste of me using a boon?
I think so, because Georgie rolled a nat 20.
Okay, oh my god. Why did I even keep doing it? I thought we had to individually prove something.
You can always try.
Don't we have our pop-up jacuzzi?
Okay, I'm done using my boons.
Yeah, so you four with Reika in the party, your gait kind of slows, the exhaustion of the day begins to set in, and Georgie, on the wind, it's almost like you hear your own voice whispering in your ear, over there. And you see just like over the next dune, there's like a black square, like rectangle shape that's kind of coming up over the next dune. And as you guys rise, you see a massive, like probably 50 or 60 feet tall, giant gateway. There's no wall around it. It's just desert on all sides. But it stands there. It has big chains that kind of overlap across the door. And there's a giant, like as big as a person, lock down at the base of the door, holding all the chains in place.
Wait, it's a door or a rectangle?
It's a door.
It's a rectangular door.
Is it the door?
Probably.
It's probably the door.
We have the key, right? Or we're supposed
No,
to...
we have to draw the key with our ink.
We gotta go.
Okay,
I can't believe my eyes. That's it. That's it. That's the door.
let's go.
We're about to
Okay,
get out
so-
of here.
Let's what your telekinesis, could you look at the key or can you probe it and see what shape we need for the key?
I don't. First of all, I
What?
telekinesis is about seeing objects that exist and then using them and being able to move them. You want me to use my telekinesis to go inside the lock? Is
No,
this-
like you're gonna see inside of it. Can you use it that way?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Can I?
Probably
What if-
not with your telepathic probe.
You know, picking locks is a very assassin thing to do.
It's
True. Maybe we don't even need the ink to draw a
No,
key.
we don't need the ink, but I can have a look to determine what we need to draw.
Okay, love it.
All the different powers everyone
Beautiful.
has.
So
I have
we could-
twilight vision.
Satan, from you, I think that this will be either a wisdom or an intelligence check. Or I would accept
What?
dexterity, actually. Dexterity could also be relevant.
I'll do dexterity.
Okay. Let me know what you roll and whether or not it's prime. I'll say you're kind of like feeling around inside of the lock, looking in, using your instruments to kind of get the shape of like what it is inside and what you're going to need the key to look like, unless you want to do something different.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Ether, how many boons do I have left?
You're full.
4. So now I have 3 because I just rolled. Perfect. I rolled a 12 and then dexterity plus 2, so it's 14, and then
Is it prime or secondary?
prime.
Okay. What was your total?
So I rolled a 12 plus the modifier is 14.
Okay. And then plus your level, so 16
Six.
or 18. You're level
18.
You're level 4, not level 2. perfect. Okay. So, spoiler alert, you get it. You get a good design of like how this is going. But I think as you all are kind of sitting around, it does take a while to kind of sort through, like, just to get like a good sketch on like a piece of paper of like what you're going to need this key to look like that you're going to make with this magic ink. Reika kind of sits cross-legged and asks the three of you, "It's crazy that we're about to go home. What's the first thing you three are going to do?"
I'm gonna go get some more McFlurry.
A McFlurry, is that like a half-elven delicacy?
Yes.
I want to go find my family. That's what I want to do.
Do you remember
Oh,
who they
yes.
are?
Not really, but I'm hoping when I go back that I will.
Maybe you'll remember everything. Maybe just being in draft is suppressing your memories somehow.
Maybe. Picking locks, taking names, Dungeon Dan.
I feel like the first thing I'm gonna do is
Go to the sea.
put my head under the ocean and smell and taste and feel the saltiness all over my skin.
I imagine you must miss it.
I miss the freedom of it.
It's quite a bit more restricted here in draft.
Well, I just like salt water so much.
It's crazy to think about, but we'll never see each other again.
Rika, what would you do when you get out of here?
Well,
Wait, why not see each other again? Because everybody goes back to their own lives?
yeah, we go back to our own worlds. Unless, by some crazy twist of fate, our stories overlap again. But who knows? There are hundreds of thousands of millions of ideas in the ether.
Something tells me this is not done.
I think I'd go home.
But sure, let's talk about what else we'll do when we go back.
What's home like, Rika?
Well, I live with the god I serve. It's a daffodil.
The god is a daffodil?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Wait, what?
Just one. Just a daffodil.
They can live with a god?
Daffodil.
You know,
Wow.
like how some people have like service animals, and because of their status, like they can bring their pet into different, you know, businesses and that sort of thing. I'm kind of like a service animal for this god. I treat her and I take care of her and I make sure that she has all the water she needs, and I worship her, and she lets me go places that not every mortal can.
Like where? Paris?
Try the ethereal plane,
Ooh, I like that.
where angels
What
and
part
ghosts
of
live.
France is that?
The part that's between the living and the dead.
Ooh.
Oh, the catacombs, I see.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Wow.
So my powers have been cut off since I've been separated from my goddess.
No.
She's just a little one, you know, she's one flower.
Dan, that's a good point. Not that we can really know this because we can't see a chat.
But she might.
Who knows?
Grace could also be perfectly innocent and just like us.
It's confusing
it's
because
that one.
Grace is the castle keeper, but Grace is also playing Reika, so it's hard for me to tell. Okay, let's
yeah.
open it. See
Satan,
what the hell happens.
you get this key. You all pull out your magical ink, I assume, to create this key. Okay.
Well, we just need to create one, right? We don't need 4 different keys.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Alright.
all
You're able
I
to
drew
paint.
it.
Yeah, it takes how many uses of this ink did I give you? I think I gave you 10.
I don't know if you had given us a number, but we have used it once, and we
Okay.
knew that there was still at
But
least, I think, 2/3 left.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Or if you wanted to build a wheelbarrow pirate ship.
And it was necessary at the time.
It was
It
pretty
was
cool.
totally necessary.
It was. Didn't have to carry people up a mountain. because of it. It was pretty cool. So I'm gonna just in my brain for keeping track of things. You have 10 uses.
Okay, so we're at now.
You're at 9 now. This took 5, so you have 4 uses left.
Okay.
It's a big, big key, kind of as big as Georgie, a little bit. But yeah, you get it. It inserts into the lock. Reika holds her breath as you turn the lock. And all of the chains just rattling with a huge jangling sound that echoes across the sands, falls to the ground, and the door stands there. Who opens it?
I feel like the door's too heavy for me to do it.
I feel like
Man, pretty tall.
Satan, you push it open. It opens. The doorway is full of fog, and you can't see inside.
Fog like the fog of the sea.
Not unlike the fog of the sea.
Can I see anything because of the twilight vision?
No.
And are there any
What was that? You cut out for a
Are there
second.
any hidden doors?
There's one door.
No hidden doors?
Not from this angle.
I think I'm just gonna go in.
I think we should do it. Wait. Can we hold hands while we go in?
Yeah, let's hold hands.
Let's
And
hold
then
hands.
Georgie in the center to protect little Georgie, and then I will bring up the caboose.
If this is it,
Okay.
it's been great knowing you all.
Wait, before we go in.
Yeah.
Remember at the end of Eternal Sunshine? And she says, meet me at Montauk? So what if we have a place that maybe exists in all of our worlds?
That would be nice.
And we could like meet there in 6 months. Okay. What could we pick? What if we all meet at the Hawaii? Is there a Hawaii in your world?
I don't think there's a Hawaii. There's a big island with a giant lighthouse on it.
Let's all meet at the island with the giant lighthouse.
An island. Why not Paris? Do you know where Paris is?
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Okay, let's meet in Paris, and if we can't or no one's there, then try to find an island with a lighthouse.
Okay.
First stop,
Sounds
Paris. Second house, island with a lighthouse. I'll
Yes.
see you all on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Together, you step into the doorway. The space that you emerge into. First of all, you're all still holding hands. You're all still together. Reika kind of looks around confused, a little disappointed. You are in what looks like the captain's quarters of a ship. Looking around, there's like a desk. It's scattered with like maps. There's an open journal there. There's like a handheld telescope, some cartography supplies.
Everybody, look, it's a captain's ship. Let me show you all the fun stuff. Okay, over here we have the cartography area. This is where we do maps. Okay, over here we can look out the telescope and see the stars. Okay, oh, and then upstairs is the poop deck.
On the desk, there is a small, aged, well-loved, faded in places Winston.
Winston,
Is this like the future? Or
is this my future?
you like Georgie old?
The zipper on the back is kind of ajar.
Is this, I'm gonna look inside. Is the serum there?
There's an empty bottle of serum.
Okay,
There's also an open notebook.
let's read it.
I'm gonna text it to you three.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And one of you go ahead and read it out loud. Whoever's in character reading it on the desk.
They should arrive any day now, I hope. After so many missed opportunities, hope feels like a meager offering. The others have laid the groundwork, given their very lives for this chance to end the cycle of madness. Now it lies to me. After all this time to tell them the truth of this place, hope feels flimsy indeed.
Oh my god.
Georgie, you hear a familiar tune being hummed somewhere above deck. It's a tune that Salia used to sing.
Oh yeah. Let's go up to deck. Let's go see her.
The four of you, I keep saying three, there's Reiko with you. You walk up the stairs, you turn a corner. Georgie, this is exactly like Salia's pirate ship. And you kind of push open the trap door to the deck of the ship. And there is a wind that buffets the three of you immediately, intensely whips your hair around your faces as a massive column of sand rises and rises and rises around you as this ship rocks back and forth in the sand, holding the steering wheel, the helm, manning the helm of this ship.
I know what you mean. We know what you mean.
There's a withered halfling person, who kind of looks up, sees you. At last.
We're here, Georgie. We made it.
It's wonderful to see you two again and to see you, myself, here in such high spirits. We have much to discuss.
Yes, I think we do.
We will leave it there for this
no.
week.
Oh no!
And we will not be back next week, but we'll be back the week after.
Wait 2 weeks because, or 1 week. No. Anyway, because next week is a holiday and Grace's birthday's on the 5th.
It's my birthday on the 5th.
Happy birthday, Grace!
Thank you.
Birthday, love, and enjoy, for those of you in America, enjoy the 4th of July.
So that means we're going to be back on July 8th, right?
Correct. Yes. I'm pretty sure.
So Tuesday, July 8th, everyone join us. I guess I don't have to keep doing that voice.
Yes.
You have to come and see what's gonna happen.
I'm so curious what's going to happen.
Why is Georgie here? Why is he old? Is this a real one this time, or is it another fake one, like the one they just fought and killed?
Right.
Oh no, who knows? So many mysteries.
Oh, Fosco, that's such a kind thing for you to say.
My
Thank you
heart.
so much.
I'm a cry. Thank you. We appreciate you all hanging out and watching. Your time is super valuable. You could spend it anywhere on a Tuesday night, and it means a lot that y'all choose to spend it here with us four chuckleheads telling a story. So thank you all for being here. Support this week the rest of our Summer of Siege streamers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, join our newsletter. We have an amazing 3 months of summer programming with actual plays, some viewer interactive streams, hopefully some like introductory like open gaming that's just open to the public, run by the experts like Troll Lord Chuck and Steve and Jeremy, and we'll see whoever else. It's gonna be good times. Any final words from you three before we get out of here?
No McFlurry today for Satan.
Aww. Maybe that's next.
Next stop, McDonald's, Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Well, this is Scotland, so McDonald's. So.
No, I cannot wait to find out what happens, and I'm waiting with bated breath.
Me too. I'm very excited. All right, we're gonna raid.
For watching.
Thank you so much for watching, and Grace, you're
Thanks,
so
everyone.
good.
Appreciate you.
You three are so good. I love you guys. You guys are great players. We're
You're
gonna
just
raid.
so creative.
You all are. Shucks, couldn't do it alone. But we're gonna go see Creep, Darling Creep Show, another great friend of the channel and lovely, lovely creator. So say something nice about her stream, say hi to her before peacing out for the night, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks on July 8th.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.